Hello traders, Rich here and welcome to Bitcoin in a Minute Day 26. As usual, if you like the series, let me know in the comments or simply leave a like. So let's do it. As mentioned yesterday, we were looking for sell setups or the bears to take over because we were sitting around the upper bound of the range and the upper bound trend line acting as a non-horizontal resistance. Now since price is retesting the lower bound 20k and the lower red zone, we'll be expecting a bullish movement. Of course, we need extra confirmation from lower time frames, and of course this is just from a short-term perspective, bearish bullish, until eventually this range is broken upward. In this case, a movement higher than the upper bound 30k would be expected, or lower, which is more probable, as I showed you a couple of days ago while comparing this cycle to the previous one. And we still need this lower movement for the correction movement to start. Anyway, you can watch the previous one. Now we'll be looking for buy setups or for the bulls to take over. We previously were looking for sell setups. If you zoom into M30 time frame, this is the one that I went over, like I guess day 24 and 23 while we were here. The bears took over by breaking below this zone, and yesterday I sent this area that I be looking for this one for the bulls to take over from a short-term perspective, because it is the intersection of the 20k, which is a strong round number, and the lower green trend line, and because now we are currently trading inside this rising trend line. Of course, it's a flat one, but it's still a non-horizontal support. Of course, unless this trend line is broken downward, then a movement further lower will be expected till the 18k. But for now, we're expecting a short-term reversal from here. Let me delete the lower orange trend line because it's now no longer relevant, and we can draw a shorter term one by connecting these highs. Of course, I always try to make an offset for it to cover the lower bound. That's it. And let me remove this one because like price is currently inside it. And if we have a break above both the trend line and this high, then we'll be expecting a short-term bullish movement, and it can be overextended if we break above this trend line and so on. So if you want for extra confirmation, you can go for this zone right here because it's the previous low. As you can see, break below the previous low, retested it, below the previous low, retested it. So we might even see, just like previously, a retest before we trade lower. So for extra confirmation, instead of this, I'll be going for this. Of course, you can still trade lower before trading higher. So this is what I'm waiting for, a break above this. Meanwhile, we would be bearish, and if we break below the 18k, we will see this area. Of course, I'll update it tomorrow. See you then.